Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Gillian again at the school. I just wanted to show you some of the really cool things that are happening on our school grounds right now. Right? Now, I brought my handy dandy magnifying glass. Remember, we were using these right before we left school, and I called it a loop. Can you say loop? This is a magnifying loop. It's a tiny little glass, and it's on a string. Right? Remember, I showed you that you're going to want to put your hand in through that string, right? Because then that keeps it nice and safe. And if you accidentally drop it, that's okay. It's not going to break. So I have my handy magnifying glass, and it has the big part, right? Where I can see things up close, and then it has a really tiny little part right here, and that helps me see things even closer, right? Like if I was reading something. But today I'm going to use it for looking at some of the cool flowers that we have blooming on our tulip magnolia tree, right? So this is our tulip tree that we have with those beautiful pink flowers, and you guys saw it blooming before we left, right? So here's a flower bloom, and I'm gonna take my magnifying glass and I'm gonna hold it up to the camera for you guys so you can see. But you kind of hold it in front of your eye and then you move it closer so that you can see up close, right? That's why I love magnifying glasses. So here is the rest of the tree. Here's Miss Melissa's garden. I wanted to show you Miss Melissa was out here working in her garden today. Here's the butterfly bush is getting ready to bloom, and her Lenten roses that are almost done blooming, because those are early spring plants. We've seen those blooming. And I believe these are her gladiolus, right? Remember those big green fronds that have just been hanging out all year? Well, they finally bloomed, right? You guys didn't get to see it, but here you go, right? So here's her gladiolus. Here's our little maple that's starting to bloom. You can see the green. And then it'll be that beautiful red leaf that we love. And look, our tree, it's starting to bloom as well. It looks like the birds have been eating our bird seed, so I'm gonna have to come and fill that up again. Uh-oh. Glad that we know how to fill in a bird feeder now. And look at our garden. Look at all the wonderful things growing in our garden. Our parsley. Oh, remember, we like to grow parsley so that butterflies have a nice place to land and lay their eggs, and they eat, right? So look how well our parsley's growing. And there's our rose. Our rose is starting to grow leaves, but I don't see any flowers yet. We still have to watch out for those thorns. Whew. And look, our daffodils are nearly done. We just have that one little daffodil left, because those are early spring flowers too. Oh, I hear the lawnmower coming. I better finish up. So here is our yarrow. Our yarrow is doing really well. I can see the buds. And look, our first flowers on our yarrow. Did you know that our yarrow was red? I did. And look, I'll show you our guara. Our guara is also starting to bloom again, right? So, I wonder what else we'll see next time I come back. I'm going to take you over to our peace garden and show you what's happening in our peace garden. Oh, first I'm going to stop off. Look at all our seedlings that we planted, right? Remember all those wildflower seeds we planted? So Miss Charlotte gave the rain garden a haircut, right? But they kept all of our seedlings. So when we come back, we'll be able to see all those flowers that we started growing. Oh, look, it's Miss Charlotte!
Who is it?
It's my class, Miss Charlotte.
Ah!
Yay! Miss Charlotte's under the cherry blossom.
Look, we're here!
Look, we love it. So Miss Charlotte's still working at the school to keep things going.
Hey, and I got potatoes growing in my potato bins. Did you see?
We didn't, but we'll go check them out.
You should see the potato bins.
All right.
There are no potato things growing. I'm so excited.
Is it okay if we kind of push the soil aside and look real quick and then cover
Oh,
back
you
up
can
again?
See, no, you don't see the potatoes. You just see the leaves.
Oh, just the leaves, right? Because potatoes are a root, right?
No, potatoes are tubers.
Oh, they're tubers. Thanks, Miss
Tubers.
Charlotte. Tubers. Thanks, Miss Charlotte, right? So our cherry blossom is blooming. Oh, I love it. Let's come over here and look in our peace garden. Oh, look at all the flowers blooming. Oh, Anna's finding her name. Oh, look, Miss Melissa stopped to have her lunch. Say hi to Miss Melissa, right? Look at our beautiful peace garden. Miss Melissa's been working really hard with Miss Charlotte to keep things looking really nice. Thanks, Miss Melissa. All right, friends, I'll check in with you later. I miss you so much. All right, hopefully you get outside today. If you have a magnifying glass, go ahead and use it. Love you guys.